Hi guys, so this is Zwivhuya. Remember, firstly, subscribe so that you get all the contents that I put up about unboxing or anything in general in life, diet. So yeah, just remember to subscribe. So if you remember, last week I did the cabbage soup diet and then I lost 3.2 kgs, so that definitely works. And then after that, on the Saturday, I finished it on the Saturday. It was day 8, so I ate about maybe 1.3 calories or 1.4. I don't remember, somewhere there, but I indulged on Nando's and a bougie bowl, so that was nice. And then I decided maybe let me do keto. Keto, essentially you just need to have 70%, at least 70%, but the recommended is like 70 to 75% fat, and then like 5% carbs, or at max 10% carbs, and then at maximum like 20% protein. I tried that for like 2 days. It was a bit hard for me to get to 70%. Like I tried with the fat, like I literally cooked like with olive oil and not like using coconut oil or anything, but still I was struggling. I ate like Evo, a lot of Evo, I put a lot of Evo, but still I was not over 70%. So it discouraged me a lot, and I was like, maybe this is not for me, hey? And I started getting heartburn as well, because I struggle with heartburn a lot. I do not know why. I've never been checked or anything. So normally in my house you would find like a lot of Gaviscon, because I struggle with heartburn a lot. So I struggled, like, and the first few days, like I thought I was like fainting, dizzy, like, yo, I was like dying, guys. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh gosh, maybe this is not for me. I tried, and normally I don't give up, but this time I did give up on keto. I was like, you know what, maybe this is not gonna work for me, because before, what I did from May, I was just having maximum 1.2 calories, because I think my body needs around 3,000, if I'm not mistaken, calories to maintain my weight. That calculation you can do it like on most fitness apps. You can check how many calories your needs to maintain and what you need to eat to lose weight. So I normally was eating less than 1.2, and I was very strict with that. And then I would also do intermittent fasting, 16/8. So in the beginning, because it was hard for me to only have 2 meals, I started with 3 meals and just keeping them under 1.2. So I would have 400 calories breakfast, 400 calories lunch, and 400 calories supper. And then when it went on, I could start having 2 meals. So that's when I started. I think it took me, let's say 3 weeks or 2 weeks to 3 weeks to get used to actually just having 2 meals. That's when I started the intermittent fasting that I did, which is I ate at 6, and then like the previous day supper, and then in the next day I would eat like at 12. I think that is 16 hours. I'll correct if I'm mistaken. I can't do maths like right there. So, and then it would mean that I would just have brunch and supper, and then that would easily like the calories would be like around 800, 900. And then with that, like some days if I felt like I needed to eat like Simba chips or something, I would eat it, as long as it was under my 1.2 calories. If I wanted to eat Pringles, I would eat it, because I was not in a specific diet. I was just under doing the 1.2 calories. And with that, I would cheat on I would have one cheat day where I can have maximum 1.8 calories, because the recommended for me to lose weight is to eat maximum 1.8. So I would cheat, like say for example the other day I just wanted to eat cow head and tribe, so I just had it. So that's what I was doing, and then that helped me to lose the first 10 kgs. So I did that, and I used to exercise every day. I would jog outside before the corona pandemic became worse. So I would jog outside, and then I literally sit. I don't jog. Jogging is just a word that I'm using. I do not. What I did was walking on my own pace. I started just walking on my own pace. And remember, when I started, I was 126 kgs. I do look smaller than my weight, I know. Do I know why? No. Is it my bones that are heavy? I do not know. But I look smaller than my weight. So when I started, I was 126. And then I just started with walking, and it was just one day my husband was like, I'll walk with you. We went together, and I think I did like 4 kilometers in my own pace. Like 4 kilometers took me like close to 2 hours, and I was okay with it because I don't want to do something that I'm gonna stop. So, and I was motivated. Like I used to wake up early in the morning, like whether it's cold, I will wear a jersey, go, walk there, do my thing, and I had to learn to do it also alone. So one day I said I'm going to do it alone when my husband was back to work, and then I was walking on my own. And then when it went on, I found this cabbage soup diet that I did. I did it for a week just to like fast track and sort of change my body, because my body was getting used to the walk, and because the same thing, like cardio, same muscles. I'm not a doctor, but I just feel like your body, your muscles get used to you doing the same route, you doing the same things. So that's when I decided, Banting one, it doesn't have a specific percentage. All it is just low carb and high fat. I remember sometime in 2016 I did lose it challenge or something. It's a book that I bought in Woolies, and then so it's more on LCHF, which is low carb high fat. I was able to do that because there was no percentage, so it was just making sure that your meal has high fat and it has low carbs. So I was like, okay, maybe let me just do that, because I can't do that because I don't want to do something that I will give up in like a week or so. So then in the middle of the week, this week I changed, and then I said I'm doing Banting. Then I went to join the group. Okay, I already joined the group in Banting, but I was not following it anymore. So I started following it, checked it, the green list, blah blah blah. So then I started with Banting and only on the green list. But then I didn't expect to lose like 3.2 kgs in the first week. I was actually expecting that I'm gonna gain weight. So today I went on the scale, and then obviously it was not 3.2 kgs. I only lost like 0.7 kgs, which is like 700 grams. So it was a bit disappointing. I'm like, maybe there's something wrong that I'm doing. And what I added with it, because I was already doing it, is intermittent fasting. So I was doing 16-8, then like later on during the week, maybe yesterday on Friday, I started with 18 hours, and then which is 18-6. You fast 18 hours and then you eat on the 6 hours. So now today on Saturday I tried the biggest one that I've ever tried, which is you fast 20 hours and then you eat 4 hours. So my plan now is, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but my plan now is to do the 20 hours 4 hours, which means I eat 20 hours, no, I fast 20 hours and then I eat 4 hours. My plan is I will stop eating, so I'll start eating at 12 and stop eating at 4 p.m. 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. that's when I eat, and then during the other times I'm not eating. So I'm starting that, and then let's see how it goes. And I want to see if maybe I'll lose weight this week. But then remember, when you start with having high fat, you will feel dizzy because your body is not used to not having like carbohydrates in its body. I read about it. I'm not a doctor, but I just read about it, and it's always good to read about it. So right now, as I say, I'm just doing Banting green list. I'm not gonna have the orange or the red list. And what I'm gonna do as well, I do not like not counting calories, because I know people say on Banting you do not count calories, but hey, I can't do it without because I'm that person. I need to know how much I'm putting in my body, because I know myself, if I eat too much then I'll gain weight. I mean, that's my science. My body works like that. So even though I'll be doing Banting, I'm gonna do controlled calorie Banting. Whether that works or not, I don't know. We'll see next week or in 2 weeks time whether that works or not. But I'm gonna do that and just control my calorie intake. And then because I'll only eat 4 hours, it means that I'll have like a large breakfast, and then I'll have like a light dinner or either or. And then I'll just make sure that I'm under 1,000 calories. I don't want to have more than 1,000 calories. I've realized if I have more than 1,000 calories, I start having a heartburn. So I don't want to do that to my body, because heartburn is horrible. So I'm gonna do the under 1,000 calories, and let's see how that goes. After this video, I will also put in clips of what I ate and of what I ate during the week for Banting, or let's call it LCHF, low carb high fat, because it might not be Banting. All I know is just it's low carb high fat. The reason I'm doing that, you can Google about it, is that if you deprive your body from carbohydrates which produce glucose. Remember, glucose, you need it to, that's why they say sugar gives you energy, like, because from carbohydrates you get glucose, which gives you energy, which is what primarily your body uses for energy. So right now, when you deprive it, it will try to find other sources, which is like fat, obviously. So I'm trying to make my body use my fat for energy. So that's the science behind it. You can just Google that. I'm not a doctor. So then after this clip, I'll just put in like my preparation of my meals, the ideas that you can have. I'm not a chef, so my food is not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be like clean plated or whatever. This is me, my real story. This is my real story of trying to lose weight. And it's not about cooking, it's just giving you ideas of what to do. And I'm not perfect. I am literally just trying out things so that I can lose weight. Because I mean, I was 126, right now I'm 110, and I just need to lose more, because this is, I can't continue at 110. I'm still big, as you can see, so I'm still big, so I just need to, I'm still obese, like I'm still obese class 3, so I don't want to be obese class 3. I want to be at least, if it's obese class 2 is better, but it's still obese, but it's not as bad, so like it's not like too dangerous. I can, if I'm obese class 2, I can like breathe normally alone. I don't need to have a ventilator if I have corona. So my main motivation seriously was realizing that it's a pandemic, and at this pandemic, if you are obese class 3, which is your BMI is more than 40, you will suffer. It will affect you very badly. You won't be able to breathe, because remember, it affects your respiratory and your oxygen flow. So I don't want to be on a ventilator, and when I know I can do something about it, so that's why I started doing this, and I say I've not reached my goal. This is just a journey for me, and we hope that it will actually do something. And I'm trying things out so that you guys can know whether it worked for me or whether it worked for, I mean, there are other things that work for other people and it doesn't. With me, when I do something, I just need to make sure that I will not give up. Like, it needs to be something that's not too hard. As I say, I decided keto is too hard for me, that I can't do it, because then I'll give up. So that's why I need to find something that I will not give up, and I will continue doing it, so that it doesn't feel like I'm on a diet or I'm like, depriving myself from food. I can't do that for that long. I can't do that. So let's see how this goes, and I'll try to do, like, on Saturdays I'll try to upload, like, catch up on how it's going, how am I losing weight. I'll always weigh myself on Saturdays, and then I'll do a video about it and how I felt and all those things and what I tried out, and also recipes. And as I said, remember, I'm not a chef, so it's not gonna look perfect. It's just ideas. So adios. Remember to subscribe so that you get the contact and everything else that we do. This is just a blog and just talking about life in general, and I mean, real people. I'm just a real person, and I'm being straight with everybody. So remember, right now I'm gonna insert my preparation of my food, what I ate the whole week, the keto / Banting week, and then let's see how it goes. Bye.